heart of Southern California, amidst the bustling streets of Los Angeles, existed a marvel of mass transit, a testament to the golden age of electric railways. This is the story of the Pacific Electric Railway, also known as the Red Cars, a network that once was the lifeblood of the Los Angeles basin, connecting the dots of burgeoning communities through a web of steel and electric power. The tale begins in the late 19th century, when the first electric trolleys made their debut in Los Angeles, marking the dawn of a new era in transportation. By 1895, the merger of several lines gave birth to the Pasadena and Pacific Railway, which promised a scenic journey from the rugged San Gabriel Mountains to the vast Pacific Ocean. This network laid the foundations for what was to become the world's largest electric railway system by the 1920s. The visionary behind this expansive network was Henry E. Huntington, a railroad tycoon with a knack for urban planning, who alongside the financial expertise of banker Isaiah Hellman transformed the Pacific Electric into a titan of transit. They wove together a web of streetcars, interurban cars, and buses that stretched across 4 districts, from the valleys to the beaches, and from the Inland Empire to the heart of Los Angeles. At its peak, the Pacific Electric Railway's network was an engineering marvel and a cornerstone of Southern California's transit infrastructure. The Red Cars stretched across 4 main districts, encompassing Los Angeles, Orange, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties. It was a time when the Red Car routes were the veins of the region, pulsing with the movement of people and goods. With over 1,000 miles of track, the system was not just extensive but complex, integrating streetcars, interurban cars, and buses. Daily, it facilitated an extraordinary ballet of 2,160 trains, shuttling passengers across the sprawling urban landscape to their diverse destinations. The sheer scale of the Pacific Electric at its peak is illustrated by its passenger numbers. On an average day, the Red Cars carried hundreds of thousands of passengers. The system didn't just connect people to places. It connected them to opportunities and experiences across Southern California. The Red Cars were more than just a mode of transport. They were a catalyst for growth, spurring development in every corner they touched. Real estate boomed, towns blossomed, and the Southern California dream was within reach for many. Yet this growth was not without its challenges. As the network expanded, it clashed with the interests of the powerful Southern Pacific Railroad, leading to a saga of competition and eventual compromise that would shape the future of both entities. Despite its reach, the Red Cars struggled financially. Revenue from passenger services fell short, and the real gains were in real estate development along the new rail lines, much of this real estate being owned by Henry Huntington himself. The merging of Huntington's lines with the Southern Pacific in 1911 only expanded the system, but it shifted focus to freight, enhancing profits. As the 20th century progressed, the once expansive network began to decline. The decline of the Pacific Electric Railway, the famed Red Cars of Los Angeles, has been shrouded in a web of controversy and speculation. One prevalent theory suggests a calculated dismantling by automotive industry giants, including General Motors, alongside oil and tire companies. They allegedly conspired to phase out the streetcar lines, favoring buses and cars that would use their products, a narrative that has sparked debates among historians and transportation experts. Many transit historians dispute this. As Los Angeles grew, so did the love affair with the automobile. The freedom and convenience offered by personal transportation began to overshadow the Red Cars, which faced declining ridership. Many transit historians now believe that the Red Cars were already on their way out, and that the automotive industry simply took advantage of the inevitable collapse of the Red Car system. Moreover, the initial boom of the Red Cars was intrinsically linked to real estate development. The railway lines spurred growth in previously remote areas, but once these regions were fully developed, the financial incentives waned. The red cars, having served their purpose in this regard, saw a natural decline in profitability from passenger fares. As the allure of suburban life and the flexibility of the car took hold, the extensive network of electric railways that once connected the sprawling metropolis faced inevitable collapse. Combined with the alleged underhanded tactics of industry players, the fate of the red cars was sealed, leading to the system's gradual disintegration and the rise of a city tailored for the automobile. One of the more remarkable yet lesser-known feats of engineering within the Pacific Electric Railway system was the Fletcher Drive Bridge. Constructed in 1904, this nearly 138-meter-long viaduct was an impressive sight, arching over Fletcher Drive, which itself ran 12 meters below. In the early days, it was a timber bridge that bore the weight of the red cars as they rolled across, but as the years passed and the demands of modern transportation grew, the original structure gave way to a more enduring steel framework in 1928. This newer incarnation stood proudly, soaring over 18 meters above the bustling street, a silent symbol to the progress and ambition of the red car era. Yet, as with much of the Pacific Electric Railway, change was a constant companion. By 1959, the Fletcher Drive Viaduct, along with the nearby Riverside Drive Viaduct at Glendale Boulevard, was demolished, a casualty of the evolving urban landscape. Today, what remains are the sturdy concrete footings of this once majestic structure. These relics stand as silent monuments to the past, their resilience defying the decades. Alongside the public stairs, dirt paths, and bridge pylons, they are part of the collective memory of Los Angeles, evocative reminders of the city's extensive rail network. The Pacific Electric Railway, in its heyday, was a symbol of innovation and ambition, a testament to a time when the future of Los Angeles was as bright and boundless as the California sky. The red cars served as the vital arteries of a growing metropolis, fueling development, commerce, and community. While the steel tracks have been uprooted and the trolley bells have fallen silent, the path they charted continues to guide us. Many of today's transit lines trace the routes laid down by the red cars. Each metro station, each mile of rail, each bus that traverses the city is a tribute to the vision that once moved Los Angeles.